Welcome everyone. Good morning everyone. அப்படியா? Should we? Good morning everyone. A very warm welcome to e-Faculty Development Program on Frontiers in Life Sciences and Value-Added Products from Bioresources, conducted by Department of Biotechnology, BFSTR, in collaboration with ICAR, that is Indian Agricultural Research Institute. I'm profusely elated to welcome all the knowledge seeking delegates from high profile institutes and industry experts who share a passion for exploring in depth and uncharted territories of life sciences. I would like to invite Dr. MD Nazreen Bobby, Associate Professor, BFSTR, and Coordinator for this Faculty Development Program for delivering opening remarks. Ma'am, please.
Good morning to all the dignitaries present. I'm Dr. Nazneen Bobby, Associate Professor, Department of Biotechnology from Vignan's Foundation for Science, Technology and Research, and also the coordinator of this FDP SDP 2024 Frontiers in Life Sciences and Value-Added Products from Bioresources. On behalf of our organizing team and co-coordinators, Dr. Charles David and Dr. Malati Balasubramaniam, I'm here to welcome you all. I'm honored to extend a warm welcome to all of you, as learning never exhausts the mind. We gather here today to inaugurate this enlightening FDP, a collaborative effort between the School of Biotechnology and Pharmaceutical Sciences at Vignan's Foundation for Science, Technology and Research, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, and the Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi. Our goal over the next few days is to dwell into the cutting-edge advancements in life sciences and uncover novel ways to extract value from our rich bioresources. It fills me with great pleasure to welcome you all on this auspicious occasion as we embrace the life science realm to foster learning, collaboration, and innovation in presence of our FDP chairman, Professor T.C. Venkateswarlu, Head Biotechnology, Vignan University. Co-patron, Professor D. Vijayaramu, Dean Promotions, Collaboration and Faculty Affairs, BFSTR. Chief guest of the inaugural session, Professor Patan Sheikh Shawali Khan, Head Department of Botany, Yogi Vemana University, and our beloved co-chairman and program director, Professor O.N. Tiwari, Principal Scientist, ICAR, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi. This FDP marks a significant milestone in our institution's commitment to embracing technology and expanding the origins of education beyond the confines of traditional classrooms. As we embark on this virtual journey, we open doors to limitless opportunities for intellectual exchange, skill development, and professional growth. As we inaugurate this series of guest lecture, let us embrace the spirit of curiosity, collaboration, and lifelong learning. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the organizers, speakers, and participants who have contributed for making this event possible, and I invite you all to join us in this enriching journey of scientific exploration. Thank you, and let's make these next few days truly informative one. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As we inaugurate this collaborative online FTP, let us reflect on the responsibility and privilege bestowed upon us to nurture the minds of future leaders, innovators, and change makers. May I now invite Dr. Malathi Balas, Professor BFSTR, and also co-coordinator for this FTP, to introduce our today's guest of honor. Ma'am, please.
A very warm welcome to everyone. It is my honor to introduce Professor Patan Sheikh Shawali Khan, Head, Department of Biotechnology, Yogi Vemana University, India. Professor Khan's expertise spans across various fields, including plant biotechnology, plant physiology, and reproductive biology. With an illustrious academic background, including a PhD in botany, specialization in plant biotechnology, Professor Khan has made significant contribution to the scientific community through his extensive research both nationally and internationally. Professor Khan's research interests primarily revolve around plant molecular physiology with a focus on antibiotic stress tolerance and proteomics. His work in plant biotechnology, particularly in double haploids and tissue culture, has been instrumental in advancing agricultural practices. Furthermore, Professor Khan's endeavor in food science, exploring topics such as nutritional composition, anti-nutritional factors, and biological activities, have provided valuable insight into the intersections of science and nutrition. His dedication to teaching and research is evident through his extensive experience at various institutions in India and abroad. Professor Khan's research guidance has nurtured the next generation of scholars, and his membership in esteemed scientific association underscores his commitment to academic excellence. With numerous honors, awards, and a remarkable publication record, Professor Khan continues to be a leading figure in the field of plant sciences, contributing significantly to the advancement of knowledge and innovation. Please join me in welcoming Professor Patan Sheikh Shawali Khan, whose expertise and passion for botanical research are truly inspiring. Thank you, sir. The forum is open to you now.
Thank you for a brief citation. So, Professor Vijayaramu, Dean Promotion, Collaboration and Faculty Affairs, Vignan Foundation for Science and Technology Research, University, my former colleague and friend, Professor O.N. Tiwari, Principal Scientist, ICAR, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi. And my senior over there, I have seen on the website, Professor Asha. She is my senior. and other resource persons, Dr. M.D. Nazanin Parveen Babi, Coordinator FDP, and Dr. Malati Balasubramaniam, Co-Coordinator FDP, and participants, good morning. So, the Department of Biotechnology, Vignan Foundation for Science, Technology and Research, in collaboration with ICR, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi, organizing this e-FDP on frontiers in life sciences and value-added products from bioresources for 2 days, that is today and tomorrow. I thank the organizers for inviting me as a chief guest to give an inaugural address. Thank you so much. So what I have seen from the program schedule that this e-FDP has 6 invited talks to be delivered by invited speakers. One is by Dr. O.N. Tiwari, and he is going to give a talk on prospects of fermented foods and other value-added products of Northeast region of India. Then the potential and enhancement of livelihood of common people. The second I have seen is Dr. Prasad Jaladi from USA. He is going to give an invited talk on organic enzyme solutions to remediate pollution. It's a part of like enzymes and biosurfactants, I believe. And Dr. B. Bunia from NIT, he is going to give the secondary metabolites and process design and analysis. Dr. Ravi Tandon from JNU, he is going to give microbiome, a secret to our health. Dr. J.P. Pavan from ICGEB, algal farming, a sustainable triad for bioresource innovation. And finally, the 6th one is Dr. K. Vanitha from Vishnu Institute of Pharmaceutical Education Research, going to give on fortification, a key part of micronutrient deficiencies. I appreciate the organizers to have the combination of most combinations of value-added bioresources, value-added products from the bioresources in this FDP. Here there are 2 components. One is the frontiers, one is simply the frontiers in life science. The other one is value-added products from bioresources. So if you see, we are mostly from the biology, we know that what is life, what is the non-living thing, and majorly there are 3 categories of the life forms. One is the plants, the other one is animals, third one is microbes. And a human being, especially from the animal branch, he was having a very good network with the plants, microbes, even among the animals, and he lived in the nature and he know how to use the other life forms. So that's why the bioresources are simply any resource obtained from biological origin or nature. And in other words, these bioresources are considered as life-generated materials and processes. So if you see the life science, for example, the life science started as the observational study for the habits and naturalists. And then it was elevated to the exploratory studies. Just the human beings are very curious that where the plants are, how the plants are, and what is the character of these plants. So that is the descriptive studies at the beginning. And in combination with especially with the physics and its tools, like microscopes, spectroscopy, this descriptive science has elevated into the investigative and derivative science. Especially very fantastic milestone is understanding the process of photosynthesis, the contribution of the process of light and the photochemical reactions, how the reducing energy was made in the plants. Another photochemical reactions by the chemists, how the energy was transformed to support the carbon cycles and how the energy was produced. That is a good step for the energy biology and to understand the photosynthetic process. We know that more or less 22 Nobel Prizes have been given to this process, like a whole of the process. Next is the combination of biology with the chemistry. There, the chemistry tools especially, we know as a biologist what is plant, what is the active principle, but the chemistry people, they know more than us by knowing the nature of the active principle and their extraction, separation, and analysis using the chromatographic technique, spectroscopic technique, and other techniques. So they have given chance to have the green synthesis, natural products, green synthesis, synthetic biology. And the next step is the biology was combined with the engineers. Then it is the innovation of the biotechnology and the innovation of the molecular biology, genetic engineering. Now, initial stage, they have lifted to the technology parks. Then for especially technology park for the production of plants like for tissue culture, that is biotech park, or the secondary metabolites like the chiconin and all these things. Next is now the concept is more elevated to the biorefineries, and certain advanced countries it reached to the biofactories. And now it has a good component of the bioeconomy or the circular economy. This is the progress from the observational science to the merging with the engineering, the biofactory, bioeconomy concept. Here, this the FDP is having very good recent concept. We had to just a little analyze it. We know that the bioresources are very having the significant impact through the products and humanity, well-being of the humanity especially. Now, as I said you that all these value added and essential products are produced through a biorefinery concept. What is a biorefinery? It is simply a facility that help to have different products like energy, fuels, electricity, heat and synthetic biofuels, and products especially chemicals, food and feed, as well as some other materials. This biorefineries may be classified into different things, especially like the platforms, products based on the feedstocks and processes. And all the biorefineries must follow the standard international methods such as life cycle assessment, life cycle costing, and social life cycle assessment and greenhouse gas emissions. So I have a privilege, or maybe I'm fortunate that I worked in the first, as we received, we know that Dr. M.S. Swaminathan was received the Bharat Ratna. His brainchild was that is in Northeast India, that is Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development. Myself and Dr. Tiwari, both of us worked in this institute. Here, we try to understand the biodiversity and their uses. Especially, he worked in algae, and he may give that lecture for you there in this the faculty development program. So, the important concept of biorefinery products are mostly, I restrict the biofuels, biopolymers, biosurfactants, enzymes, antibiotics, organic acids. So I told you that the key themes, especially one speaker is giving on the biosurfactants, and also he's combining with the enzymes, and another is organic acid. Like this biorefinery products are having most important applications in chemical, food, pharmaceutical industries. We know everyone about the biofuels. Recently, after G20, the central government also speaking too much about this biofuels, especially the ethanol. They would like to increase the use of ethanol from E5 to E15. And they're encouraging all MSMEs to the most of the stakeholders to start this biorefinery concept for this. Here in bioresources, there are two products, the direct products from the agriculture, forestry, and aquaculture. The secondary products are from their byproducts, their waste and the residues. So these two can use with the biorefinery concept. What happened with this biorefinery is, especially because I work in dairy, I know that especially the biosurfactants, for example, they have the microbial consortia. They can use this consortia in oil industry to have more oil extraction from the oil wells. Similarly, they use different microbial consortia for pharmaceutical and food industries to have more efficiency. And we know the antibiotics, there are different kinds of antibiotics can be produced through the biorefinery concept. There are also the antibiotics, you know very well that they are mostly they are from the microbial resource. And the enzymes, we know there are different types of enzymes. Microbiology people, they know very well know that, especially the fungi, and they degrade a variety of biomass into simple substrates by enzymatic degradation. And we know that the enzyme is having cellulase enzyme. This cellulase is very useful in the saccharification process of in the biofuels. And another one is the yeast. Yeast is, we know very well from it is the oldest used organism in the human history for making alcoholic beverages and even to the bread, preparation of the bread. Thus, we know that, as I told you, that biofuels, biopolymers, biosurfactants, enzymes, and all these are all kind of value-added products. Here, what is the impact of utilization of these bioresources? We have to understand. The use of these various bioresources may depend on positive and negative effects on society, environment, and economy. The social impact is, for the social issues, especially the biofuel technology, if you take, is one of the prime product of the bioresource. It includes the generation of jobs, maintenance of equality and sustainable use of land and water. But unfortunately, it leads to excessive use, large land requirement, excessive use of water. Here, mostly the investor will be benefited, the local people will get less benefit. That creates the inequality. In terms of social and financial terms, it should be especially to the local people and rural people. It must be addressed through these, the social impact must be addressed. The second one is the environmental impact. The use of various products produced from the bioresources is highly advantageous for human development. For example, biofuel, they may be produced through the sugar-based, starch-based and starch-based products. Example, if you use the food and it creates the conflict of food versus fuel. At the same time, then the residual materials, for example, from the agriculture, forest industries, domestic and municipal corporations, they use as a value-added products that helps in the management of such waste materials. So the investor or the researcher must have the knowledge that it should not have any conflict with the environment, any conflict with the society. And next one is the economic impact. The various bioresources from agriculture origin contribute an important share in the economy of people associated with it. In addition, various agricultural crops, including oil seeds, many others serve as raw materials for different industries like oil industries, food and food processing industries, which directly and indirectly generates much employment and also positive economic impacts. Apart from this, some bioresources, especially example wild plants from forest origin, are the important resources of the economy of tribal people. Tribals have a strong utilization linkage to the natural resources. The collection of various forest bioresources and their other products is the major supplementary source of their livelihood in addition to their food, which also helps to generate some income to these people. Similarly, it is well known, well proven that various agricultural or forest waste can act as important renewable resources for the production of variety of biorefinery products, as I mentioned above. which ultimately generate revenue and help to boost the economy of individuals and a country. Here is, as I have a scientist worked in an Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development, worked with very progressive and conservative minds. Like we are very blessed to work with Professor M.S. Swaminathan, and I am blessed to work with Professor T.N. Kushu. They are all conservationists, and also they know how to use these bioresources in sustainable manner. As in the colleagues like my colleague like Dr. Tiwari, another colleague like Jairam, they are all worked with the he worked with fermented foods. Professor Dr. Jairam, Dr. Tiwari is working with, still working with the algal, and I have seen recently his papers with the very good impact factor journals like for value added products from the algae. He was diversified from he started his career with basic algalogist, for example, just taking him an example, basic algalogist who has studied the descriptive science and saying that this is this algae. In a second step, he was trained for the biotechnology department of the biotechnology to use this algae, and in combination with Indian Institute of Chemical Technology and other premier institutes to extract the biolipid from the algae. And now he was diverted in IRI, for example, from biolipid to value added products. For example, we know example is algae is having very good profile of pigments. Over there, he was concentrating value added products just for cosmetic industry like this. This is one example, and his basic research is one example I am giving here, that especially from the biology, and we should not remain happy with the bioresources. We have to have always a helping or collaborating mind to work with others, especially the physicists, chemists, engineers. Then only the science will progress. At the same time, the bioresources, they can be used in a sustainable and renewable manner. Therefore, the sustainable use of bioresources should not disturb the world's, for example, variety of genes and species, or diminish important habitats and ecosystems. Moreover, it is essentiality required to maintain the balance between different bioresources. We know that the human being is a super species. He is exploiting all other, as I said, that within his group, the animals and the plants and the microbes. But it should be a balance. Therefore, proper management of bioresources can create wealth from waste, as the bioresources are the key players of bioeconomy. Strong measures should be taken for enhancing awareness about the importance and the limitations of bioresources, maybe through generating reactions, stimulating and provoking dialogues in all sectors of society. If necessary, strict legislation and policies should be implemented for the development of the structural framework of the conservation of the biodiversity, sustainable use of the bioresources. With this message, I thank once again the organizers for giving me an opportunity, and I wish all the participants very fruitful time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. You are such a great inspiration for many, and we are honored to have you grace us with your presence. It's a great privilege to hear your expertise and insights that had greatly enriched our program and provided us valuable guidance to us, sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Dr. Malapi Balasubramanian, Assistant Professor,
Thank you.
to intro. 10 minutes. Sorry, we shall have a 10 minutes break and join with the same session again. Thank you. Dear participants, now we will have a break for 10 minutes and followed by the TP lecture session by Awan Tiwari sir. Thank
Professor Khan, sir. Really a very good lecture from your side.
Dr. Malti,
Sir, tell us, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
please allow me to share my PPT.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Please able me.
Yes, sir. Now you are the host, sir.
It's slide visible.
Yes, sir.
Let me know when I have to start. I am ready.
Okay, sir.
Dear participants, let us continue with the session. I would like to invite Dr. Malati Balasubramanian, Assistant Professor, VFSTR, and Co-Coordinator for this FTP, to introduce Dr. O.N. Tiwari, Principal Scientist, Division of Microbiology, ICAR, that is Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi. Ma'am, please.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Please.
It's an honor and privilege to welcome our Professor O.N. Tiwari, sir. Professor Tiwari is a distinguished academician and a researcher with over 30 years of experience in agriculture, horticulture, microbiology, and biotechnology. Currently serving as professor and principal scientist in the Division of Microbiology at ICAR, Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi. He holds a PhD from University of Allahabad, UP. His expertise extends globally, having undertaken postdoctoral work in USA and served as a visiting professor at Culture Collection of Algae, University of Texas, Austin, under the DBT Overseas Program. Professor Tiwari's scholarly contribution includes over 160 publications in international journals with several in high impact factor journals and 30 publications in Indian journals. Additionally, he has authored more than 30 book chapters. Recognized for his leadership and research acumen, Professor Tiwari has completed 14 major R&D projects valued at over 18 crores and guided 19 PhD scholars. He is also actively involved in editorial roles for more than 10 international journals and serves as a member of the board of the directors for algal biomass research and commercialization at Intelligent Biotechnologies in Austin, Texas, USA. His accolades include prestigious awards such as the Best Scientist Award at the 6th Annual Meeting of Algal Biomass Summit in Denver, Colorado, USA, and the Lifetime Achievement Award for Society of Life Science. Professor Tiwari's contribution extends beyond academia with memberships in 12 scientific societies and recognition from 8 universities for guiding doctoral students. He served as a national coordinator for DBT's algal biofuel program from 2009 to 2013. Currently, Professor Tiwari's research interests focus on polysaccharide-based bioremediation of heavy metals in soil and water, microbial fuel cells, lipid biosynthesis, and sustainable practices. He is actively engaged in 2 ongoing research projects, further his commitment to advancing knowledge and innovation in this field. Now, I invite Professor Tiwari, sir, to deliver his talk. Sir, the forum is all yours.
Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Malti, for nice introduction. And very much thankful to the authority of the Vignan, authority of the Department of Biotechnology Vignan, and My best congratulations to all organizing committee members arranging all these 6 days program in a very short notice. In morning hour, we have listened to presidential talk by Professor P.S.V. Khan, whom I associated since 2004, and still we are maintaining our friendship. And he is a very good academician and very thorough gentleman. Very recently, I got an opportunity to meet him. Thank you, Professor Khan Saab, for accepting the invitation sent by Dr. M.D. Nazanin Bobby, coordinator of this program, and you have accepted and delivered very, very thoughtful, nice presidential talk. We are expected such kinds of talk from our president, and you have fulfilled all these things in a very time manner. Now my turn come, I have to talk around 50 to 55 minutes. Prospects of fermented foods and other value-added products of Northeast region of India, potentials and enhancement of livelihood of common people. Professor Khan is spoken around 1 minute about me on the algae, what is the algae and how I have accelerated algae from basic to applied aspects. Also, Dr. Malti read my bio sketch and focused on the algae. But today I'm not going to talk anything about the algae. I will talk a general things, because if you can see the title of the FDP is Frontiers and Value-Added Products. So, of course, algae is my domain of the research. So later parts of the talk, I will speak 5-10 minutes about the algae. Other times I will talk beyond the algae. Why I have selected the prospected of fermented foods and other value-added products of any region of India, any region, northeastern region of India, because I spent very good times, almost 11 years in my career at northeast region of India, worked at the very prestigious organization established by the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, and our research work was mentored by the legend and recently awarded Bharat Ratna, late Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, who was our scientific advisory committee chairman. So we are proud to say that our research was initially monitored by the Professor M.S. Swaminathan, and whatsoever we are today, because he monitored our research 3 years and he given very good suggestions, we implemented honestly. So all people have contributed in good way our research lines. Now, see, the northeast region is having earlier known as the Seven Sisters. But now 7 sisters converted into 8 sisters after the inclusions of Sikkim in northeast region. So you can see here, start from the Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Sikkim. These are the 8 states falling under the territory of the northeast region of India. See, first stage is the Assam, which is the area is 78.438 square kilometer. Arunachal Pradesh, 83,743 square kilometer. Nagaland, 16,579 square kilometer. Manipur, 22,000. Mizoram, almost 21,000. Then Tripura, only 10,000 square kilometer. Meghalaya, 22,000 plus square kilometer, and Sikkim, 7,000 square kilometer. Here you can see Meghalaya, Manipur, and Mizoram almost in and around 20,000 square kilometer areas. Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, in terms of the land-wise, Arunachal Pradesh is the highest area having the around 84,000 square kilometer, but population-wise, Assam is the number one. So area-wise, Arunachal Pradesh is number one, and Assam, population-wise, Assam number one. Smallest state is the Sikkim, and largest state is the Arunachal Pradesh. So these are the 8 states falling under the northeastern region of India. As you people are very much aware about that, in India there are the mainly 2 biodiversity hotspots. One is the Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspots. Another is the Western Ghats. What does it mean by the biodiversity hotspots? It's covering the plants and animals both, not only plants, not animal only. Biodiversity hotspot means where there is the chances for the reduce of the number of diversity due to climatic change, or so many factors are working together. So that is divided into 2 biodiversity hotspots in the country. All 8 states, whatever you are seeing in this slides, are falling under the Indo-Burma biodiversity. Indo means Indian region, and Burma means Myanmar, Burma regions. So these are falling under the Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspot. Some parts of the Jammu Kashmir, some parts of the Himachal Pradesh also falling under the same. Otherwise, there are 2 other Himalayas biodiversity hotspots. That is the Himalayan region, and another is the Sundarland falling the Bhutan and central and western parts of the Nepal also. See, now directly come to the fermented foods of the any region of India. One thing which I would like to clear initially in your mind, that fermented foods means not a typical fermentation, it's a traditional methods. Whatever I am going to talk about the fermented food, please remember, this is the traditional methods adopted by the northeast region of India. Don't take it as a scientific methods or scientific anaerobic digestion. No, fermented means traditionally how they are doing since long. So there are the 3 very common fermented foods, are traditionally fermented foods in northeast region. One is the bamboo shoot, which is known as soybean. Another is the soybean, fermented soybean, which is the Hawaii jar, and fermented fish ngari. Soybean, Hawaii jar, and ngari is the local terms for the fermented products coming from the bamboo, coming from the soybean, and coming from the fermented fish. Now, one by one, we'll go for the first. We have to talk about the bamboo. Fermented foods made up of the bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoot, usually it's a very common in the northern parts of north state in the country, having the different varieties of the fermented foods and beverages out of the bamboo shoots have been traditionally prepared and consumed. Traditionally, as I focus, traditional methods, but now time has come to protect and conserve their traditional methods. Otherwise, we have to lose so much knowledge. So focus should be given to protect the knowledge, traditional methods, because science can't reach in every household or in one goal. Yes, it's need of the time, it will go, but it will take some time. So we have to consume, protect the traditional knowledge of the peoples who are using since 100 years. So soybean are the fermented bamboo shoots products and are indigenous food of the state of the Manipur. As we work together, myself and Khan in the Manipur, so soybean is the terminology. Bamboo shoot terminology is the soybean and soydan. See the diversity of the science, diversity of the product, diversity of the even naming. The same products in other state of the northeast region from the bamboo is the mesu. Mesu term is used in the Darjeeling Hills and the Sikkim states. Almost similar kinds of the products, similar kinds of the methods, but terminology is the different. Ekung are hiring the same products. UP is known in Arunachal Pradesh. Then Mia Mikri is known in the some Dimasa tribe of the Assam. So see the diversity, same product, same methods, but naming. So this is the beauty of the Northeast region of India. See, beautiful product. First, second, third, all are the bamboo shoots. In first slide, you can say small slice. In middle is the big slice. Even color is the golden and somewhere the milky. Problem is this. And these three type of the soybean is in different parts of the Manipur itself. Problem is this, these are the perishable items. If it will come and mainly available in the rainy season, not a whole year, only rainy season. Problem with these products, within 24 hours, if they will not consume, it may rot or it may damage. Pathogenic organism will come. It may not be used, ready for the use, ready for the consumption. So this is the problem. But now since science came in between, so these products which was not farmers or people who are preparing, they are not able to store even more than 24 hours. But now they have started the value additions. So pickle, in bottom you can see the pickle, and life of the pickle is 3 to 6 months. So this is the intervention of the science. So bioresources earlier, which was used in concentrated in one goal, now converted in the form of the pickle, and pickle form can be transported in any parts of the any parts of the country. Otherwise, problem was the original products. It was not transportable because life was only less than 24 hours. So this is the intervention of the science. So we have to give the focus and attention in all resources which is available in any parts of the country. Must be, we have to spend the life of the products, then only farmers or community people will be benefiting from their available resources. Now, second is the fishes. Fermented fish of northeast region of India. Again, fermented means traditional, not a true way of the fermentation. Many tribes of the northeast prepare fermented fish, generally from the locally available small species of the freshwater fish. In Manipur itself, fermented fish is known as the ngari. Ngari, dry fish is fermented means dry fish, drying by traditional methods, no other any methods. Not like the any kinds of the modern methods. So hentak, the same products, hentak, known as the hentas, tungtap, gunki, these are the name, same methods farmers are cultivating, storing, fermenting, but name is the, like the Meghalaya, the same product known as the tungtap, gunchi, the same product in Sikkim, hentak, like this. Name is different, but products, preparation way, everywhere the same. See, ngari. Ngari means dry fish. See, in first slide, there are the two ladies sitting and they are selling on the road of these fishes. Other way, other slides, in the same slide, other side, right side, you can see earthen pots. In earthen pots is the, there you can see, you can say like this is the fridge of them, because they are storing their fishes in the earthen pots, putting almost 8 to 10 months in this earthen pots, taking out and selling. So this is their methods of the fermentation, not like the anaerobic digestion methods of the fermentation. Now third is the soya bean. Hawaiis are, as you know, all peoples are advocating to for supplement of the protein, go for the soya bean, because soya bean having the good amount of protein. Those particularly those peoples are not eating non-veg, they always prefer to go with the, and advise to go with the soya bean, because soya having the good amount of the protein. Soya bean is the third and third components in northeast region. The in Hawaiis are Tungrambai, Ako, Ekang, Eriwan. These are the different names. Method is the same. How they are preparing is taking the soybean, dry soybean, putting, soaking 24 hours in any tub, buckets, whatsoever, and taking out, removing the water, putting in the banana leaf and selling openly in the market. Again, problem with lifespan, because if it will not consume or not utilized within 24 hours, quality may be damaged. See, this is the Hawaii jar. After taking soaking 24 hours, removing the water, putting in a bamboo basket, and small amount putting in the banana leaf, selling in the open markets. But smell is not very good if you are not habitual. Probably it may be difficult for you to tolerate the smell. But Northeast people are saying that these are their appetizer. If they will get such kinds of the smell, they may eat additionally roti and rice. Now come to the fishery in Manipur. So 3 components I have discussed. One is the bamboo, another is the fish, and third is the soybean. Now I am coming to the fishery in Manipur. Fishery and aquaculture farming is being practiced in around 1 lakh hectares in Manipur. See, if government and progressive body will come forward, how the economy can be changed, how the economy can be changed of the state, how economy can be changed of the community peoples. In Manipur, almost 1 lakh hectares of the land utilizing for the aquaculture methods, and the potential of the production of the fisheries is 56,500 tons per annum. This is the potential. But what is going on? Only 18,000 tons per annum is the production. Capacity is 56,500, but production is 18,000. You can say almost 33% only utilizing, 66% is wastage. As such, there is huge gap between demand and supply of fish, as the states need around, see how much fish required by the money in Manipur, 48,000 tons per annum, but production is 18,000 and potential is 56,500. So see the gap, their potential, their production, and their demand, 48,000 tons per annum. And almost population is not more than 40 to 42 lakh, but see the demand, 48,000 tons per annum. So the state relies on other states of this deficit, because their production is 18,000, their demand is 48,000. So what state doing? All fishes coming from the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So loss of the revenue, because why I am using the term loss? Because potential of the production is 56,500, area is 1 lakh hectare in Manipur. If this issues solved by the policy makers, probably demand and beyond demand production will be there. So one area where authority may take care or address the problem, so economy can be boosted by the community peoples as well as the state also. And most important, they can get the fresh other than the marine fishes, whatsoever coming from the Telangana, Andhra, and other south states of the country. If the potential areas of fish farming are properly managed to increase fish production, as well as the fish farmers are encouraged with adequate financial assistance by the government from time to time, the state can witness good economic growth by exporting surplus, because their potential is 56,000. So if they can be utilized completely. Yes, please.
Sir, continue, sir.
Someone is speaking in between.
Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
See, the fishes, fresh fishes, as I told, only 18,000 tons is the production. It's mean 18,000 fresh fishes available in the Manipur. So these are the fishes available in the market. One thing, please Remember, Manipur is the only state where all vendors are the lady. Whether they are selling the fishes, they are selling the vegetables, they are selling the clothes, whatsoever. That's why Manipur is known as, market is known as the EMA market. EMA means mother. Means all market controlled by the only ladies. Vendors may be anyone. That's why Manipur market is known as the EMA market. So everywhere you can see seller are the only ladies. And different kinds of the fishes. In last slide, you can see probably night, ladies are sitting on the side of the road and waiting the customer to come and take, because they have harvested from the ponds. And if they will not consume or they will not sell, probably next day it may not be utilized, and huge loss of the money will be there. So these are the fresh fishes in the Manipur. Potentials of dried and fermented fishes in Manipur. Here you can see after 8 to 10 months from the earthen pots, fishes will come out like this. Depends on the type of the fishes. Color will be there, blackish, golden, yellowish, whatsoever. One side and another side you can see, but all people can't store in a very big way or can't sell in very big way. So in a first slide you can see small shops or small pots fishes are there, and here one you can see those are capable to store in a huge amount. They can sell in big way also. Now come to the pineapple cultivation in Manipur. Pineapple, as you know, it's a very all people's like. Two states of the northeast region. One is the Manipur and another is the Tripura, is the best pineapple producer in the country. But problem is this, since this is a sugary material, huge amount of the carbohydrates. So after harvest, it cannot be stored for the longer period. So here, like the fishery, here if government will go ahead with the value-added products, then farmers can be benefited. But government is doing, but not in the way like the need. Because in government, there is some system following the systems, but now scenario is changing. So like any other cash crop, pineapple has also found a place in the soil of Manipur, and the state is also becoming the safe breeding ground for it economically. The fruit has also become the backbone of sizable section of farmers who have been cultivating it as their major source of the income. Area of the cultivation, production, marketing, problem, future prospects में pineapple cultivation can be an alternative human industry for generating source of income and enriching the economy of the state. From this slide, I wanted to communicate you peoples that there is a huge possibility to improve the quality of the life of the community peoples if there is support from the industry peoples, support from the government system, because soil condition, soil flora and fauna is very suitable to cultivate very good quality of the pineapple in Manipur. And yes, climatic condition is excellent, but problem is this, since lacuna of the transportation, still there is no train in Manipur, and major and road is not very good. So only two methods is for the transportation of goods from one state to another state, is the either the rail or the lorry. But both are having the lacuna. That's why farmers are not benefiting as they deserve. See, beautiful golden color of the pineapples. Ladies are selling on roadside. You may be surprised to know that if you go to the Hyderabad, go to Delhi, go to Chennai, go to Delhi, some other metro cities, the same pineapples you will be paying almost 60 to 70 rupees per. But during the season in Manipur, maybe 10 or 15 rupees. And if you are purchasing 10, probably you will be getting 2 or 3 extra by the vendors. And they will even pay to take it in your flight or in your bus, whatsoever. Because they are aware that if they will not sell today or tomorrow or within a week, probably due to content of the high sugar, they may lose. That's why they are selling. But there is potential. If there is industry to come forward, they may go with the value-added products. their income may be increased in many folds. So this is the one way, like the fishery, pineapples is also having the good potential. Another handmade Manipuri dolls. As I said, Manipuri are very much caliber, technically very sound. So they are producing all these things which is desired for their livelihood, for daily use purpose. Manipuri dolls, beautiful dolls. If you purchase the same dolls in some other parts of the country, probably you will be paying 10 times more than what they are selling in the Manipur. Because less production is high and buyer is very less. Again, there is a need to focus transportation. Take material from outside of these states, then only the people who are involved and conserving their traditional knowledge, they will be benefiting. Fresh fruits and vegetables by the lady vendors, as I said, all vendors, not only for the vegetable, not only for the cloth, not only for the fishes, all vendors, remember 100%, not 99% are only the, ladies, only the ladies. Last, see the different kinds of the bananas, fruits, and flowers, chilies. We know Guntur chili is very famous, but another chili is the Naga chilies, which is a very, very popular in southern country of the Asia. Is the origin of the Manipur and Nagaland, border of the Nagaland, Manipur. One chili is enough then for 10 peoples of the curries. These are the daily routine products available. Ladies are caliber to produce all these things, but same way, it may go out from their territory. Then only they will be benefited in monetary wise. See, different kinds of the cloth, shawl. Only usually what happens now, little bit scenario change. What happens earlier, olden days, every household having they are the charkhas. So they are living in their own home in night, and daytimes they used to come to the markets. So you may see here one beautiful cloths, beautiful shawls, beautiful saris, beautiful everything, gamchas. All are selling by the only ladies. IMA market, overall view of the handloom sections, IMA. As I told, IMA means mother. Since market is controlled by the mother, that's why known as the IMA market of the Imphal. IMA market. Locally made handloom products, you can see. All kinds, whatever you want, you may go in one roof and will get everything. And cost-wise, very cheap, because they are waiting customer to come. Otherwise, if customer will not come, they are not able to take out from their shop or from their home or from their district due to lack of the transportation. These are the earthen pots. Nowadays, people are not using, everyone is depending on the fridge and other things, and plastic, aluminum, but they are capable to produce all these things. Recently, we have celebrated 14th and 15th January festival, and I don't know in the south, but northern parts or central parts, during our Sankranti, people are eating all these things. And see, all these things available even in the northeast region. From Delhi, this is almost 2,000 kilometers away from the Delhi. In Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, during the Makar Sankranti, all products are very, very common, but available in the northeast parts also. Locally made ladies' purse. Everyone want to go with the branded lady purse, whether need or not. But see the beauty. Once I tried to get long back, 10 years ago, then I inquired about the cost. 300 to 400. Probably now cost may increase 800 to between 1,000. But the same products, if you will go to the other parts of the country, probably 3,000 to 4,000. So this is the caliber, and see the beauty, how they are. And all are the handmade only. No machine, nothing. And locally products, locally resources, they have used it. Locally salt plate, locally made bori. Yes, this is the Parkia Raks Bargai Yongchak. Available only in 2 months in the Manipur and Mizoram. Without this, their dinner or lunch is not going to complete in 2 months. This is the very, very tasty, very popular, available only in 2 months. December and January in 2 states, and 1 pots having more than 100 rupees. 1 pots. And if it is the bunch of the 500 rupees. And people are preparing like the chutney or the curries. Now, what is the future perspective in Manipur? More small scale business setup for ngari. Ngari means fishes. Can be established for employment and income generation, as the demand is very high. This is the one area where focus can be given. Second area, cold storage and good transportation facilities can enhance a lot of income for pineapple cultivators to export the surplus production after meeting out the local demand. This is the second area. Third, the huge gap between demand and supply of fish can be met out by encouraging fish farming, which can again serve as employment and income source to the farmers. Handloom and handicrafts industries can also be developed to translate into employment, especially to the women folk. Cyanobacterial products can be further analyzed in depth and made available to the common people as rich source of dietary proteins and food coloring agents. So last cyanobacterial parts I will discuss little later. Yes, see, spirulina. I am glad to inform to the house that Vignan, Dr. Bobby and her team started working on the spirulina. She has cultivating in a small scale, and also she has developed a good amount of the value-added products. My best wishes she can take it further. And because spirulina, WHO, World Health Organization, declared spirulina as best nutritious organism, single cell protein, more than 60% protein, and 500 milligram capsule of the spirulina having almost the nutritive value of 2 liter cow milk. So you can understand. And 1 capsule cost is almost around 5 rupees, having the value, nutritious value of the 2 liter cow milk, which is more than 100 rupees. So see the value of the spirulina. That's why WHO declared as the best nutritious organism. And Vignan, the host of this e-FDP, have also started cultivating, processing, and successfully they have developed few products, and they are taking forward it. Spirulina in pharma and nutra aspects, having the protein. Protein is essential for the vital for growth and development. Spirulina having the vitamin B complex, iron, calcium, phycocyanin, antioxidant, gamma-linolenic acid, beta carotenes. So you can see all these things available in only one. That's why, you know, why I have compared the nutritious value with the milk, because milk is known as the complete food. No fruits, no dry fruits, no rice or anything considered as the complete food except the milk. That's why I have compared the nutritive value of the spirulina with the milk. Spirulina platensis is a very simple method. One can cultivate, one can go for the, and because its highest body, WHO declared and certified that there is no toxins, nothing. So no need to worry for any kinds of the certification and other things. because it's already declared as the best nutritive single cell protein from the World Health Organization. No one is bigger in this world from the World Health Organization, so it's open. Biomass production, one can go, if it is a new, one can go for the small scale, cottage type of the industry, taking the tub buckets, cultivate it. Spirulina biomass products, during our research in Northeast region, we have developed the capsule, powder, gel, bori, whatsoever, so many things. Spirulina biomass based marketed products are already available. Then cyanobacteria having the very potential in terms of the natural pigments, particularly phycobiliproteins. So you can see phycocyanin, phycoerythrin, carotenoids. These are the natural pigments, 100% protein, and they can replace the chemical colors, which is usually industry people are using for the cosmetic industry, for the milk products. All are carcinogenic, harmful for our skin, particularly those using so much quantity of the cosmetics. So these are the colors available in the cyanobacteria only. Then lipids, proteins, carbohydrates can be considered as the best resource, best products from the microalgae as well as the cyanobacteria. Energy sector also can be covered from the cyanobacteria. There is two cultivation system for the cyanobacteria. One is the open raceway ponds and another is the photobioreactor under natural or artificial illumination. But as is the natural phenomena, there are some merits and some merits. In case of the open raceway ponds, one merit is there, capital cost is very less, but there may be some problem for the contaminants. Photobioreactors, capital cost is little high, but you can get 100% purified products. So this is the two methods. Worldwide, people are adopting open raceway pond system and photobioreactor for large scale multiplication and utilization for the any pharma and nutra purpose. Now I will discuss in coming 4 or 5 slides about the Tripura, because two states, Manipur and Tripura, people have come forward to utilize the resources through our interventions, because I work there. Currently I am working in the Tripura also from the Delhi. So promising resources in Tripura is the bamboo, pineapple, banana, and rubber. These are the 4 resources. And these 4 resources have changed the entire economy of these states and solved so many problems. Bamboo, present status in Tripura, bamboo is their application, how they can be utilized as the bioresources, value-added products, craft industry, handicraft made from bamboo can help the youth to be self-employed. Export business, global trade in bamboo products is expected to rise at $17 billion US. Medicinal usage, bamboo extract can use to treat various inflammatory conditions. Paper industry, as a fastest growing grass bamboo can be used in paper industry to keep up with ever increasing demands. So bamboo is you can compare with the gold, yellow gold. Pineapple, I have discussed so much about the pineapple of Manipur, but Tripura is far, far better than production of the bamboo and converting the value-added products. But quality almost similar in Tripura as well as the Manipur. So export business is there. Different food products such as jam, jelly, syrup, chips can be canned and exported. This is the application. Medicinal use due to the presence of bromelain. The inner part of the discarded skin can be directly applied to inflammation affected areas. Pineapple fibers blending with other natural and synthetic fibers produce high quality fibers may be a great boon to the handicraft industry. Third is the banana. I have not spoken anything about the banana. So banana is the third highest produced food crop in Tripura with a productivity of total 14,000 hectare of the land, and productivity is 12.2 metric ton per hectare. Applications: craft industry, banana fibers can be processed to set up small scale craft industries, export business, different food products such as jam, jelly, syrup like this. Medicinal usage: banana seeds from the stem can be processed to replace the traditional cotton gauze due to its high absorption property. Replacing plastic, which is most important ecosystem problems which we are facing. So banana leaves can be a promising replacement for traditional plastic plates and packaging. And this method is very, very common in the south parts of the India. And now this traditionally started even in the Delhi and other metro cities. Rubber. You know, Kerala and Tripura, these two states are very much popular for the rubber, and Kerala is the number one and Tripura is the second. Tripura is the second largest rubber producer in the country. And one thing, after the implementation and plantation of the rubber plant, somehow Tripura government controlled the insurgency long back. So what is the application? Automobile industry, rubber wood, health industry, clothing industry, all are related with the rubber. How automobile industry? Automobile tires are made from 50% natural rubber along with various forms of the padding. Rubber wood is one of the more durable lumbers used in the manufacturing of today's home furnishing, health industry, clothing industry. See, but there is need, time to enhance their utilization in one or other purpose. What is the future perspectives? Pineapple residue can be explored as the fermented alcoholic products in small scale industry. Pineapple waste can be processed for cattle feed. Banana stem can be explored as handmade paper of tissue. Banana stem can be explored as biofuel production. Only one caution is here. Wastewater produced after rubber processing is carcinogenic, so wastewater disposal can be explored. This is the one caution. Yes. Cultivation, process optimization and production of spirulina for value-added nutraceutical products in any region of India under the Department of Science, Technology, Government of India. We have started working since last 1-2 years. Spirulina cultivation processing in remote area of Tripura, and our beneficiaries are the only tribal peoples. So we have started teaching them how to cultivate, how to harvest, how to go for the product. So in this slide, you can see in first slide, all the beneficiaries are there. In second slide, they are interacting with us. In third slide, we are organizing regularly training. Our resource persons are there. Here last and in bottom, you can see the different products made by the community peoples. And these products, I am glad to share that these products have already reached in the market, and the community peoples who involved in this project are started getting monetary benefits from our research. IERI, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, and National Institute of Technology, Agartala, jointly taking these two projects to this project in near and around of the Agartala, but little remote, and our client is only the tribal peoples. So our research has reached up to the tribals. And the same things, Vignan also started, they have to expedite it fastly. Cultivation, process optimization and popularization of spirulina for value, miscellaneous product. You can see culture maintenance. Quality assurance is very, very important. Timely, you have to check whether you are growing spirulina or some other algae or some microalgae. That since you are dealing with the nutraceutical products. So quality assurance is very, very important. And only method is microscopic. After starting with the buckets and tubs, here you can see in bottom, raceway ponds we have established, and production rate is increased, then harvesting, then regularly interactions is very, very much necessary, because these are the new things in the remote area. So you have to connect very, very quickly with the farmers, beneficiaries, and motivate them, encourage them. One day, then certainly after 2-3 years, it will be popularized and people will come forward to take it. We started with the 10 people. Now we have more than 100 people cultivating, and most of them are independent. Yeah, PhD degree, one thing, 2 slides I will speak. These are when I was working. Professor Khan said we work together in a Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development, Manipur. It was the new institute. There was no facility, nothing. But we started. See the picture of 5 people: Dr. Oinam Abjit Singh, Dr. Gunapati Oinam, Dr. Kaithelpam Ojit Singh, Dr. Thingujam Indrama, Dr. Lakshmi Priya Koizam. They are my PhD scholars when I was working in the Northeast region. They did PhD under me in the different aspects of the cyanobacteria. All are from the cyanobacteria. Some have worked on the diversity, some have worked on the products, some have worked on the biochemical characterization, some molecular characterization, like this. Why I am telling all these things? 2 things, remember. These 5 students submitted their PhD in 1 day. In 1 day. This is the important points. They 5 work in the one aspect, that is the cyanobacteria, submitted their PhD in 1 day, that is the 13th November 2013. And most importantly, they got their PhD degree in 1 day, that is the 2nd July 2014. So probably this is the new things. From one laboratory, from one guide, 5 students submitted PhD in 1 day and awarded 1 day. This is the things which I and all are well established in their academic life. Recently, as Malti Madam told, I got a Best Scientist Award, Langbai. So these are the some awards, some patent, international patents, which is in my career. Thank you very much. I am over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your informative talk.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to have had the opportunity to listen to your words of wisdom and to learn from your remarkable journey. Your contribution has enriched our event and left a lasting impact on all of us. Dear participants, the discussion portal is open now. Kindly post your queries in chat box and they'll be discussed and clarified by our expert.
Now you can, Malti, you can open the their
Yes, sir.
audio, so they can ask directly if they want.
You want them to ask directly, sir? We have.
Yes.
Okay, sir. There are few queries here. Shall I?
Yes, please.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Please.
Sir, sir, one of the participants had asked, what is the most exported value-added product from Northeast?
Most value-added products from the Northeast.
Exported.
Exported. Okay. Actually, every state, if someone asks about state-wise, then it will be more easy for me. Otherwise, it is the whole rubber products from Tripura. Other products are consumable and they are not having much life. But rubber, there is no such kinds of problem. So rubber, number 1 for the automobile industry.
Okay. Sir, the next question is, any fermented fruit from prawn instead of fish?
From prawn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good questions. Since technology has changed and introduced, and young generation from the northeast region got training from the mainland of the country, and some are from the foreign laboratories. So these things have started. Last 4-5 years, I have seen many people are starting aquaculture in large scale. So probably in coming years, some may come, but still they are in under process.
Sir, the next question we have here is, sir, can we integrate nanotechnology in spirulina-based value-added products?
Yes, why not?
Yes.
There is scope, no end of the science.
Okay, sir. Any example? So the next question is, scintillating top, how to overcome marketing problem as they are highly perishable items?
Yeah, this is actually problem facing by the people since long. Perishable items, only you have to use the dry ice, but how long and transportation may be very expensive. Until unless industry will not support, it may be existing problem in all parts of the northeast region. But things are changing and very fastly changing. So probably after 10 years, all these problems may be solved because train is reaching, roads are having changing in the national highway. Once transportation like the rail and roads will modify or will be more effective, probably all problems will be solved.
Okay. So the next question is, do the fermented products of soya bean have any side effects like allergy?
For locals, no allergy, because they are habituals since their birth.
Dear participants, if you have any queries, kindly post it in the group.
Participants, any queries you can ask directly. You can unmute yourself. Sir?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
One thing I would like to say, if they have any query not ready to ask now, they may ask during the validatory functions. The important question I will join again on the validatory function, so they can ask if not now.
Dear participants, if any queries, you just post it in the group so that we will forward to our speakers. So, shall we conclude the session, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay. No problem for me.
Thank you, sir. I thank.
Sir, one more question from Professor S. Asha from Vignan University.
So shall I stop the sharing? Shall I stop the sharing?
Yes, sir, you can stop the sharing. Sir, another question from Professor S. Asha.
Yes.
Is there any research on probiotics of cyanobacteria?
No, I have no any expertise.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. I thank everyone involved in this faculty development program. I hope you have had noteworthy information from today's lecture. We shall join tomorrow's program to gather much more knowledge. Kindly join the session at 10:15 a.m. sharp tomorrow.
Who will be the next tomorrow's speaker?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow will be Dr. Prasad Jaladi, sir.
Okay, so he will be delivering on the commercial aspect.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Shall we conclude the session for today, sir?
Yes. Shall I leave now?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you to all the participants joining today. Tomorrow we'll meet at the same time at the same platform. Thank you one and all. Have a nice